Hi, family childcare providers. So today I want to share why I don't rely on the local childcare resource and referral agencies. It may be your surprise that I have these thoughts, but actually the reasons why I'm not trying to um, put down the local CCR&R, but actually I want to share our experience. So at the very beginning, how we start to run our business, it's my mom. My mom started the family childcare 2011, and then she has she received really good support from the childcare referral agency. They sign up for the list, and then they can put their name in their in their database. So when the family they search for childcare, they can show up in their database, and then they can refer the families to our childcare. They do offer different workshops and then the food program for us. And so my mom actually received the financial support and then the benefit from the program. So actually, and then you observe what they do and listen to what they say, and then observe what they do. You may realize something that is not your fault. So what I mean is we have a the local childcare planning council. Um, so we are talking about the different program, and then we're talking about different needs in the community. Um, I am going there as a Family Childcare Association member. I'm on the board, and then I want to learn about it, and I want to represent myself. So when I go there to those meetings, I realize not many childcare provider or the center teacher is attending those planning session. So when they are asking about our force from the government agency, they they want to hear from they are listening from the center director, they are listening to the agency director, like the or those first five QRIS agency, all these different agency, they talk about what they hear from their provider, and then what they think the providers they need and they want. um, I feel it is a really a bad feeling of doing that, because sometimes I do understand they have their own regulation and policy to follow, and they do want good for us. But then because of their funding resource and then their regulations and their rules and their own the mission and the interest, they cannot 100% representing us and then telling their policymaker or their government what is our situation. And then sometimes they may be only be able um, to share what they observe from a different group of people. They cannot give the real problem. And then when they share the problem, they may try to make it a nice way, so they can ask for different resource instead of directly to support us. They may ask for extra funding just to get their organization to be bigger, and then share a little bit resources to us. So yeah, that's the game. That's how it is, and then we do understand that's how the politic work and then how the agency work now. So we need to play the game better and then play the game with more strategic partners. So that's why I always encourage family childcare providers to go to their policy making meeting and then to be part of their family childcare association, either local, state, or national, because if you attend the meeting, you will hear a different conversation, and then they are able to collect the feedbacks, and then you can ask them to put this yeah, your opinion, or ask them to represent you, to share your problem or share your challenge and share your stories, and then give the real feedback to the community, to the policymakers. And then, but most importantly, I think it is really important that you take the opportunity to go out and then represent yourself, because even for local family childcare associations, sometimes we representing different groups of the providers. Sometimes maybe different area, different language, different culture. We do have a different priority. So sometimes when we have limited time, we cannot share the message to divert it, and then making the policymaker confused. So if you have an urgent problem, I would definitely encourage you to go to the meeting representing yourself. But at the end, I want to also bring up the self-sufficiency. So because if you are relying on the any agency, you will be being a passive position. The passive position, you cannot make your own rules. You may need to follow the rules. Sometimes you may think it is not working for you, but because you are relying on them, you still need to follow their rules. So that's one to share what is happening to your to yourself, so that can yeah, make them change the rules, because to not speaking up and then share what we think. We want our representative to represent us, to go out. Sometimes we are afraid of the people or the organization or the agency not happy, and then they may not serve us. It can happen, but we need to know our rights as a provider, because the game is, if we are not speaking up and then be silenced, the people who are controlling their money, they can control us. So if you can be self-sufficient, you will not be yeah, controlled by the agency or the government or the policymakers. So that's one thing I want to share today. Yeah, if you have any experience similar on the topic, why you should not be rely on the local childcare referral and referral agency. Yeah, you can share your comment below. Yeah, it's kind of a sensitive topic. If you don't want to share your comment in public, you can send me the private message. I can yeah, share my thoughts. If you have any comment or idea, feel free to leave in comment below. If you like today's video, you can yeah, click like, and then if you want yeah, think this message is useful for you and your community, share it with your friends and yeah, the community, so we can yeah, help more providers to advocate for themselves. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, that's my today's message and video, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you very much.